Let's face it, it's something we all can use. A time out of the hustle and bustle of life to relax. Our River City Live team did just that. We headed out to the 5 Points neighborhood and experienced Be Still Float Studio.
So when you come in, we want to take you out of your everyday chaos, whatever that chaos may be, physical, mental. We all have some kind of chaos in our life. But I want to teach you the tools to bring back with you into those moments so that you're able to harness whatever you experience in the tank and use that to lower your blood pressure or to help you get back to sleep. And the guests that we've had that have been floating regularly have been coming back with stories of, I was at the doctor's office, they told me to take some time. He turned out the light and was able to bring his blood pressure back down because he was trying to envision what he was experiencing in the float tank. And so we want to teach you the tools to help your life be less stressful.
Now, right now, Rance is in one of the rooms now doing float therapy. Can you describe to the viewers what it's like? What's the process?
Sure. So Rance is in our open float pool, which is amazing. Ours is the only one in the area that is completely open, so you don't have to be worried about being claustrophobic or worried about being closed in. We have him take a shower beforehand, then he gets up to 60 minutes in the float tank. He just gets to totally relax, go wherever his mind wants to take him. Every time you float, it's a little bit different. You may need to be creative. You might be working on a problem. You might be totally sleep deficient. You may fall asleep. Or you may be in that beautiful state of not quite awake, not quite asleep, where your mind gets to reset. And while you're doing all of this, you're in over 1,000 pounds of pharmaceutical-grade Epsom salt in purified water. We use a reverse osmosis system to fill it up. And that's where I learned about all of this during all of my other sessions. That's what they use at the Center for Library Research for brain studies. So if Rance is brave enough to turn out the lights, he will be in pitch black. You won't be able to see your hand in front of your face. You actually get out of the active brain state, and your brainwave activity is like that of a meditator. So he gets into the theta brainwave activity and he calms down. And when you do that, your circadian rhythms get reset, and our stress hormone levels throughout the day are constantly going up higher and higher. But while you're floating, it helps you reset all of that, which is why what happens in your day doesn't change after your float, but your reaction to it is a little bit different and a little bit calmer.
And you've done a lot of research on this. Who do you recommend come in for this?
Pretty much everyone benefits from floating. Anyone who's got a job that's demanding, physically demanding on your body, mentally demanding. What I love most is that our beautiful relaxation lounge on a Saturday, that's our busiest day. You might have a CEO of a company, you might have a surgeon, and someone who does a lot of manual labor, works with their backs. It doesn't matter. Everyone is at the same level here, and they're coming to find relief.
Now, besides float therapy, you have other modalities.
We do. One of them is our sound healing table, and Eden's in there right now.
Wow, is that relaxing? And I do want to know the science behind it, and then I want to tell you my impression, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
So what's the science behind it?
The science behind it is that we're all made out of energy, and our bodies' frequencies resonate at different levels based off of what we're going through, different hertzes. Like there's an actual hertz for the emotion of love. I mean, the scientist who created this, he spent so much money finding out the frequency of lemon water to get that frequency for his weight loss program. So we have a whole menu of items that you can listen to. Worst case scenario, it's incredibly relaxing.
Well, my impression mirrors what you just said, but the minute I put the headphones on and everything started to vibrate, and I felt like I was in woods. And I'm sure the scenario is different for everybody, but I trail run. So I saw a trail in front of me. I saw like woods to either side, and then the sound would change just when I was getting used to it. And then I was by a lake, and I just felt like there was no way the outside chaos could come in.
Right.
It really does feel like that.
We're right next to Riverside Avenue. The amount of work we had to do in our design and construction to knock out all the sound of busy Riverside, the sirens, everything, you don't hear anything. And then the beauty of it is, if you do this regularly, which is why we call this place a studio, not a spa, not a center, it's a studio because you're building a practice. You come in here, you really don't want to be here, just like some workouts, you don't want to be at the studio. You come in here, you do this, you feel so much better for it afterwards, and then when you're in a stressful, chaotic situation, you can harness what you experienced here to help you through that.
We sort of did the divide and conquer. While I did this, Rance was floating, but couples can float together here, and that's rare.
It is. We're one of the only places that is licensed to have 2 people per pool.
That's amazing. So it could really be a lovely couple's day. What else do you have here?
So we've got the Emsella chair. This is our latest edition right here. It's for men and women. We've been FDA approved for men as well who suffer from incontinence. It's purely non-invasive. You're fully dressed. You just come in for a 30-minute session and can get a lot of benefit out of it. We have massage chairs. We have a massage therapist who comes on site so you can couple a float and a massage. And we have someone who's starting to do Rolfing. So we've got Rolfing, which is an amazing soft tissue integration program.
Thank you for inviting us, not just for a tour, but to actually sample these services. I think we're all a little bit more chill than when we came in the door, and that's, I know, your goal. So tell everybody where they can reach you for more info.
Absolutely. So you can find us on bestillfloat.com or call us for a booking at 904-619-9615.
Thank you so much. Ready to take on the rest of the day.